gentlemen, welcome back to the Budweiser All Pro Series. I am Michael Norman, the voice of the Budweiser All Pro Series, and we are here at the what's it called now? I believe it's called the ISM Raceway. Now that Phoenix is just, I guess that's just the new name for it. I am not alone. I'm being joined in the broadcast booth by S3 Motorsports driver Kyle Matthews. Kyle, thank you so much for joining me up here in the booth for this race today.
Not a problem, Phoenix. It's always an interesting race, so I'm looking forward to this one.
It's the new Phoenix Raceway. It's been newly reconfigured. As you can see, the start-finish line no longer on that straightaway. And it's now right after the old turns 1 and 2, right here at the exit of pit lane. So that'll probably play for some interesting strategy as these cars get ready to go.
Well, it definitely should, and just the way these guys get around this track, they take an interesting groove around here, so
Oh yeah.
should be fun to watch.
Alright, as we're gonna go get the command to fire the engines here, it's gonna be an interesting race.
Drivers, start your engines!
Interesting front row. We have James Qualls on the pole with Levi McIntyre in second. As you see these cars roll off of pit lane. You guys got to remember, we see where that yellow line is that they're rolling past? That is the actual pit exit. Like that's the pit exit line. Oops, wrong button. There we go. As you see Qualls now. These drivers take a pretty interesting line around here. That we are now coming through turns 1 and 2. These were turns 3 and 4 back in the old style, but now it's turns 1 and 2 here. As they're gonna go down the front straightaway. You see the pit lane is still basically the same. There's just no start finish line right here. It's off of turns 4. And here we go, Kyle. This is going to be an interesting race, and we're coming to the green.
Oh yes, a lot of the unknowns of a new reconfigured racetrack. We'll see how it produces. It should be fun.
Green flag is out. We're underway. The 43 decided to take the correct way around. Levi McIntyre got to
it makes me.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Makes me wonder. I mean, the way they go below, the way they went below that yellow line. What's the point of it being there?
I'm not sure, as it looks like 2 cars did not take the green flag. Charles Sanford on pit road, last week's winner at Las Vegas. He's on pit road, and it looks like the 19 car. It looks like he did actually get off the field here. Whoa! Boy, these cars really do love racing. Where is this 19 car at? There he is, right here. Looks like he got out just in time, but he's hoping, Carson Gunn hoping for a caution flag here soon, so we can stay on the lead lap. As you see, the 03, why did I want to say Charles Matthew? Wow.
It's Charles Sanford on pit road in the 03, and that's enough break for him. Qualified inside the top 10, but never got going.
I'm wondering what the possible issue is. A couple of cars scraping the wall back there. That's not unusual as these cars try to get around this racetrack. Levi McIntyre leading. You got Cody Smart second. Oh, was that him coming off pit road? Oh, it's the 88. Cole Deaver.
Cole Deaver.
He's definitely going to be looking for a caution. I'm not sure what was up with him. He looks to be up to speed. Unscheduled pit stop. Maybe something's going on. As you see, Charles Sanford just sitting on pit lane. Here's the 32, Alexander Roback here. Maybe there was an incident that happened back here, but just didn't bring out the caution flag.
And there could have been. I think we should take a look at that. Maybe whenever we get the chance, maybe when the race is over with, because I'm interested to find out what happened.
Right here, the back of Shane Lake's car is all damaged. I wonder what happened. There was no caution flag for it.
It's like maybe a bit of a stack up at the very start. I don't know.
That is very, very possible. As we're going to kind of go back up towards the front here. Oh, not forget about the pace car here. That's all. It's been all Levi McIntyre up here, and they're closing in on Carson Gum.
Yeah, Levi got a really good start. You know, being on the outside of the front row. James Qualls, our pole sitter, kind of has fallen back a little bit, looks like to the 5th position at the very start. So maybe the outside line is where you want to be at the very start of this race.
Yeah, it looks like it as these cars get single filed out now, spread out a little bit. That's going to be good. These cars really don't like to stay on the racetrack once they pass the start finish line.
Austin LaPlante, well, he was on that. He was on the racetrack, but he went below the line. Everybody doing it.
Yeah, they are. Must be the fastest way around. I mean, the Budweiser All-Pro Series officials let them race wherever they want to. It's only really super speedways that they got to watch out for that yellow line. As you see, the 19 car has now been caught by Levi. Now, what the question's going to be is Levi going to get caught by him? Nope, he's going to pull to the inside. Levi's going to use the yellow line. But look at the
Benjamin Miles on the outside in the 43. He's going to use the 19 car to his advantage, and he's going to take the lead.
Yeah, wow, what a strong move by Benjamin Miles in the 43. This guy really needs a good race. He's had some horrible luck the past couple of races. He gets the bonus point for leading this lap, but here comes Levi back. But the 19, once again, in the outside line, Levi's getting held up. He's got to get around that 19. And the only other real way to do it is by the outside line, but he just can't get going. He even stacks up
Carson Gum, I mean, he's not damaged. He is up to speed and everything. He's trying to stay on the lead lap. Appears to have a pretty good car. Just needs to, could use a caution right now, get back on the lead lap.
Well, it's too late for him now. He'd have to pass the rest of these cars to get back on the lead lap. Benjamin Miles, though, with the lead. We're 10 laps into this 63-lap event. And the 43, now, I don't exactly know when the pit stops will begin. For all we know, some of those cars that pitted could be on some type of strategy already. I don't see I don't see Charles Sanford on pit road. It looks like he has retired. It says accident, but I'm not sure what happened to that 03 machine.
We saw him on pit road. I didn't see any damage on that car, so I guess
maybe it was something internal.
I mean, it could have been. I'm very intrigued to find out here. It's
all right. Well,
Charles, like I said, he qualified in.
Yeah, we're gonna take a
qualified in the top 10.
We're gonna take a brief commercial break. Well, a brief break, I guess, to go back and look and see at what happened. So we'll be right back. All right, we're looking here at Charles Sanford. He was indeed on the racetrack, coming to the green flag, and something inside blew up because all of a sudden there's a smoke. And when
horrible break.
And when the 70 and the 6 took off of the green flag, Charles Sanford obviously couldn't gas it, so he held up the entire inside line. And as you see this happening, we're going to go back to the 5, who's all the way back here. See? Oh, look, that's where the 37 got damaged. That's where the 5 spun out. The 88 car back here, slow. Jessica Shelton puts the brakes on, doesn't really get hurt. Cody Lamas back here, Alexander Rowe. That explains why all these drivers are so far back, and some of the ones that had to make a pit stop. You see, I don't know how this didn't bring out a caution flag.
Did the 88 get into the 03 because we saw him coming off pit road?
It might be possible.
Doesn't look like it.
Maybe he came in to change tires. Maybe he thought there was oil or something on his tires or something. But like I said, and there's the 19 car coming off of pit road. But I don't know what happened with the 03 machine, or better yet, why there was a caution flag. Why there wasn't a caution flag. So, anyways, I guess now that we figured this out, we'll be right back, and we're gonna go back to live action here at Phoenix. Alright, we're back here at live action. Benjamin Miles is still your race leader. He's got the 72 car of Jake Smith. Car coming off pit road. That's Austin LaPlante.
He's got some right side damage, it looks like.
He might have hit the wall off of turn 2 going down the straightaway that was once the front stretch. Benjamin Miles, though, like we said, he could definitely use a good finish. And a win would catapult him into the chase. But I guess we'll see. He's got the 72 car, though, right behind him. That's Jake Smith. These guys have got a bit of a lead over 92 of Cody Smart, the 6 of Levi McIntyre, and the 95 of Alfredo Faggio. It's really been all Benjamin Miles. These cars have yet to make their first pit stop, though, so we know that fuel strategy could come into play at this racetrack.
Oh, definitely. It always seems to, and it's like things have calmed down for the time being. It's been a very eventful start to this thing, and we're only on lap 15, not even halfway through this thing yet.
Yeah. Let's give a rundown of your top 10. We got Benjamin Miles in the 43, Jake Smith, 72, Cody Smart, and the 92, Levi McIntyre in the 6, Alfredo Faggio in 5th place here, James Qualls, our pole sitter, back to 6th, Josh Drake in 7th, Ace Garcia in 8th, Cole Deaver, who's in 2nd to last, Johnny Gardner, who's in 9th place, and making his way into the top 10, Elijah Gordon. Here comes a couple of other cars here. You got O'Neal Bolvin and Kyle Matthews trying to work his way up there. Kyle Matthews, a strong run off the inside. He's going to get into the top 10 right here.
Man, what happened to the 24 there? Looks like he had to get out of the throttle or something. He lost a couple of spots there.
Yeah, he's losing a lot of spots here. Could it be?
Got it.
Oh, he almost. Oh, he got trouble.
Oh,
these cars just
him and
spun out.
Dylan Young.
Our Daytona 500. I don't know what just happened. I think something happened above as these cars.
Oh my gosh!
These cars all slam on the brakes to try to avoid everything, and they just jump sideways. The caution is out, and the leader is the 72. Oh, the 43.
What happened to the 43? Oh my goodness!
Was this
you talked about the bad luck?
The question is, did he come down pit road, or was he involved in whatever accident just happened? There's the 24
I think he's
got
got
side
some
damage here. The 12 car is
thought
really
I saw
damaged.
Thought I saw some rear end damage on the 43.
I don't even know what happened. The 88, the 19. Carson Gillman,
Cole Deaver.
As these cars begin to come down pit lane, man, I don't know what just happened.
Well, so much for I here a few laps ago I said things have calmed down. Well, so much for that.
Michael Whitman on pit lane. Jay Jefferson. Seth Cole's in trouble. Benjamin Miles. He's got rear end damage. He was the leader. He was having such a good run too. Well, while these cars are on pit lane and things get settled and cleaned up, let's go take a look and see what happened to bring out the first caution flag of the race. Alright, we're looking at our leader here, Benjamin Miles in the 43. He was leading this race. He had nothing to lose as you see him come across the line here to start another lap, and he just blows up. I mean, his engine explodes underneath that car, and he's going underneath the yellow line. That's exactly the racing line that a lot of these drivers take. And I don't know if he's putting oil down or what, but as we come back further, Levi McIntyre and the 95, they just are heading through the track, and all of a sudden you see the 95 and the 6 car brakes sideways. And the 95, I don't know if he's sliding through oil or what, but he just runs up, slams the wall, and here comes other cars trying to get through this at the same time, trying to turn, and the 96 car slides through the oil as well, and it's just melee.
And Cole Deaver just plows right into the 95, nowhere to go for him.
Yeah, his track's all kinds of blocked as we go further up here. The 70 of James Qualls, our pole sitter, I don't know where he came from. I think he went down low. Yeah, right here, see? He went low to avoid. He just lost it Comes back up the track. I don't know if he hits anything or if he's... Oh, look, he kept it off the wall, so good job sliding by Qualls. You got the Josh Drake involved, Kyle Matthews, and somehow Kev Shear made it through.
Wow.
Dylan
It's
Young.
amazing anybody could get it.
Yep, so they've got a massive cleaning up to do. Oh, Trent Dunham has damage to the rear end of his number one Sega Dodge. You know, I've seen it before. They may have rear end damage, but they might still be up to speed. Oh, I guess we're just going to have to really wait and see. But, so we're going to go back up for the restart here. And these cars all just came off pit lane, so I don't even know what's going to happen. But we'll be back for the restart.
21 just blew up. I said,
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we're getting ready for the restart, I want to point out that the 11 of Jay Jefferson is on the tail end of the lead lap. Seth Cole is 1 lap down, so is Austin LaPlante. Your top 10, Jake Smith, Cody Smart, Levi McIntyre, Josh Drake, James Qualls, Elijah Gordon, ACC Ace Garcia lap down, Kev Shearer, Dylan Young, Johnny Gardner, and Kyle Matthews. The question is going to be is if these 3 cars that have damage will be up to speed. I've seen it before. Pace car is in, and these cars are just coming down this long straightaway, coming to get the green flag. I'm going to be anxious to see this one. Green flag is back out. 72 car goes immediately to the outside of the 11. Oh my
boy, they're
God.
about 4 wide here.
3 wide here.
Bad, now down to 3.
Oh, look at Levi. Look at Levi going to split the middle here. Oh, Seth Cole, they're holding up a lot of cars. Kyle Matthews looking for a way through there. Elijah Gordon looking for a way through here.
Boy, this is just a recipe for disaster the way it's looking. They're making it work so far.
66. I don't know how he made it through that, but he did. Has backed up for the lead. It's Jake Smith in that 72 car that's just leading this way, and he's pulled out to a decent-sized lead.
So, is that the 24 I saw on pit road there?
It might be. Yep. Elijah Gordon coming down pit lane, or either coming down or coming off pit lane. You see him on the side there. Yep, he's coming off pit lane. Coming from the back here. Looks like they managed to get some of the damage repaired on the 1 car.
Looks like those other damaged cars look like the 09, the 12, the 2. They're starting to fall back, so I don't think they're completely up to speed. But they're showing the 12 car in the 9th position, so maybe the damage isn't so bad on his car.
Seth, I don't know what's happening with Seth. He is obviously not running or something. He is just slowing way down. He is almost going to come to a stop here. Something amiss in that number 98 machine.
Could that be another engine failure? We've seen 2 of them already.
It's quite possible. I don't know if that brought out the caution or not. I don't think it did. Because he was off the racing surface. Oh, looks like there was a spin back. It looks like there was a spin over here. They got all kinds of pandemonium happening here at the ISM Raceway.
I'm really surprised at the engine failures we've seen. We saw Charles Sanford at the very start, then we saw Benjamin Miles blow up while leading, and Seth Cole may have an engine failure as well. Phoenix, normally not known for being that hard on engines, so I wonder what's going on here.
I'm not too sure myself. Another note that you told me. Nathan Hudson in the 21 car had some kind of problem as well.
Header failure, that's another mechanical problem. Kind of noticed as we were coming back from break and going to the standings. So, man, had no idea this would be a battle of attrition in this race.
Neither did I. Jake Smith leading this race. Cody Smart, Levi McIntyre, James Qualls got some right side damage. Kev Shearer.
24 back on pit road. I don't know what's going on with that car.
Dylan Young in 7th place, and he's got some rear end damage. Man, I don't know how these cars do it, but they're doing it. That's for sure. A lot of these cars with the damage. Oh, caution is out. The caution is out. Oh, we have a wreck in turn 2 here. Or, yeah, in turn 1. Andrew Davis and Dylan Poteet. Caution is out. We are back under caution once again here at Phoenix. 72 cars past the pace car. Not too sure what brought out the caution this time, but I'm pretty sure these cars will be coming to pit road. So as things get settled down once again, let's go back and take a look and see what happened. All right, we're looking at Andrew Davis here. It looks like they were almost 4 wide at the time. Kyle Langland in the 4 car I don't know what his idea was, but he turned his own teammate hard into the inside wall.
Oh.
That was really hard impact. You see the 14 car just sliding up. William Brock gets lucky, misses Dylan Poteet. Oh my goodness.
Poteet just crushed him right there. Man, that's 2 hard hits for that 14 car. First he hit very hard on the inside wall there on the driver's side, and the poor Dylan Poteet had absolutely nowhere to go and slammed right into him.
Fortunately for us, we do have an onboard with this number 33, or excuse me, 31. You see him on the apron here. I'm not sure what's going on with Poteet here. This is going to be a hard hit, guys. Oh my god.
Oh.
We have an onboard with the 10 of William Brock. I don't know how
he's barely getting by there.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go back up for the restart and hope nobody else has blown an engine. All right. Welcome back to Phoenix as we're just past the halfway. Either that or we're coming to halfway. Here at no, we're just past halfway here at Phoenix, and we're coming to the green flag. As we got Jake Smith the leader, Cody Smart second, Kev Shearer third, James Qualls fourth, Levi McIntyre fifth, Josh Drake in sixth, Dylan Young in seventh, Emmanuel Hartnett in eighth, Carter Friesen in ninth, and Trey Wright into the top 10.
We're just past the halfway point, and I feel like half the field should be missing the way this race has been going.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going back racing here. Green flag is back out. We don't have the lapped cars this time to deal with for them, at least on the outside line. Oh my gosh, we have trouble.
Oh
my god, please tell me they did not just save that.
I don't think they saved it. I looked like a car got up in the air.
No, they spun sideways and they saved it. Caution is out, but nobody else got involved in that wreck as the 72 is lead us back under caution. I don't even know what happened. I saw the 11 get turned, but that's all I saw. Here, you know what? We're not even going to cut away. It's not worth cutting away for this one. Let's just go back and watch it. Right here.
Yeah, they all got stacked up right here, and
Elijah Gordon gets into the 48 car, keeps coming up, gets into the 11, turn Dylan Young into the wall. He's on two wheels here. The 11 car is on one tire. TM just turns sideways, and then he just grabs a gear and goes.
I think Emmanuel Hartnett got some damage in that, so a couple of Gibbs cars get some damage. I think, is that two Hendrick cars that kind of triggered this whole thing? I mean, what is it with teammates turning teammates all of a sudden?
Technically, it was the 98 that caused that because he was slow. But and the 24 just came up into the 11. We have an onboard camera with our Atlanta winner, Paul Minnick, in the 3. Let's take a look at this from his perspective. Wow.
What I want to know is how you take a hit like the 11. You basically catch some air. It looked like you did a complete 360, grabbed the gear and kept on going. How do you do that?
I have no idea. These cars are durable. As a couple of cars pitted, a couple of them stayed out. I noticed that too. Jake Smith staying out here. The 92 Cody Smart, James Qualls. Here comes the lap cars now down pit lane.
I think the 78 of Kev Shearer, who was running in 3rd position before this caution, he came to pit road. Kind of surprising. I don't know. I think the best place to be is out front right now, just to stay out of all the trouble. But
that could play.
But again, we saw but
it could play a part in later on. Look at Dylan Young. He was turned into the wall on 2 tires, and here he is in 7th place.
Yeah, he's been in more than one accident and still out there, so that's a great job for that Team Penske crew to keep him out there.
Our Daytona 500 winner just keeping his car out there. I don't know how that's possible, squeezing every bit of point he can. As like I said, I'm not going to really cut away. There's really no point. So I was going to skip ahead to the restart here. $14 cars, the last person retired. We still got 5 lap cars that'll be on the inside. I can't wait to get to 10 to go, then these lap cars won't really be an issue. As we're going to go through your field here, we got Jake Smith leading, Cody Smart 2nd, James Qualls 3rd, William Brock 4th, Jonathan Zorline in 5th, Josh Drake in 6th, Dylan Young 7th, Kev Shear 8th, Paul Minnick in 9th, and Cody Lamas in 10th. That's somebody we haven't talked about in a while. He's kept his Penske nose clean, unlike his teammates.
One of the few cars that aren't clean so far.
Yeah, except for the leaders. But here we go. Coming to the green flag is back out. Look at Cody Smart, going to go straight to the inside, but these lap cars we're going to keep an eye on.
A couple of Hendrick teammates on the inside there. The 24 of Elijah Gordon, 48 Austin Plant.
Okay, I think they managed to keep it clean this time.
One car I've noticed that's sneaking his way back into the picture is our pole sitter, James Qualls. He's kind of been inside the top 5 the whole race. He's currently in 3rd. He's done a nice job staying out of trouble. He can still win this thing.
That's very possible. I'm hearing crashing. Oh, we got another accident here. The 41, Patrick Smith. 12 of Johnny Gardner, it looks like. Another car coming down pit lane here. That's the 13 of Igor Barreto. Patrick Smith involved.
It's another Stuart Haas car that's ran into problems. Hasn't been a good day for that team.
Yep, I'm pretty sure there's a caution. Is the caution out? Maybe not. Nope, we're still green.
Wow.
All
Guess the flagman's arm got tired and he just wanted to rest it for a little bit. Said, "The hell with it. We don't need to vote for this one."
Yep, it's all about the timing, but we're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back after this. Alright, we're back here at Phoenix. Sorry about that. Had to just take a quick commercial break, for the sponsors. A 72 car is still leading here. He's led a good chunk of this race. Cody Smart, second. Qualls back in third. Elijah Gordon slaps the wall there. He's a couple laps down. Cody Lamas has moved his way up into fourth. Good run there. 40C to 41 on pit lane to 72. Man, Kyle, you've got to let me know what's the change. I wonder what's going on here.
Yeah, I know. It's just been crazy so far. Again, it looks like things have settled down for the time being,
No,
but I'm
Kyle,
afraid
don't
to
say
say
that.
that.
They're going to get a caution. The 72 car of Jake Smith has really put a dominant performance. Who's the fastest car on the race? The fastest car on the racetrack is Cody Lamas in the 22 car. He's in fourth place.
It's not a big surprise. We talked about him on the restart. We haven't said too much about him. He's quietly moved his way into the top 10. He's been picking them off one by one here. I forget where he restarted. I think he restarted like 7th or 8th. He's already up to 4th. So, man, not a big surprise to see the 22 is the fastest one on the track right now.
I gotta tell you, Cody Smart, I believe at one point he was the pole sitter. At one point he was the pole sitter, or not pole sitter. I meant to say points leader. Sorry, I don't know why my train of thought screwed over there so quick. But at one point he was the points leader, but he just has a lot of good consistent runs as they're back up here with the leader.
Yeah, that used to be what it took to win championships, being consistent, and not with this system that's in the place here. I mean, it'll get you. It should get you into the playoffs, unless you have a whole bunch of winners and he doesn't get the victory lane. But
yeah, it's possible.
The way he's been running, though, I'd be really surprised if he didn't get a win before the playoffs start.
15 laps to go. The question is, if we stay green, will lapped cars and or pit stops play a factor in this race?
I was wondering about the pit stops because we saw a good number of cars inside the top 10 come to pit right under this last caution, and some guys stayed out. So it'll be interesting to see how how the pit strategy plays out.
It most certainly will be. 72 car, he is just riding away with it. It seems he's at a 1.39 second lead over Cody Smart. James Qualls, our pole sitter, quietly moving on up here.
He's not far behind the 92 right now, battling for second place.
And here he is back here. Cody Lamas back here as well. See him running about, he hit top speed about 157, 158 it looked like.
Saw some right side damage to that 22 car. I don't know what happened there.
Probably he's been hitting the wall from turn 2, most likely. See the 24 car back on pit lane. Here's the leader. 12 laps to go here at Phoenix, or the ISM Raceway. Well, does he have enough fuel to make it? That's gonna definitely be the question. As he comes off of turn 2, almost scrapes the wall. Down through turns 3, the new turns 3 and 4. Off of turn 4 to the start-finish line, where we have 11 laps to go.
72 and the 92 might be the only cars out there that don't have any damage whatsoever. And they've been running first and second for most of this race, too. So.
Yeah. It's coming up on Jay Jefferson. That could hold him up a little bit, but will it be enough? I mean, he's got a decent lead right now.
saw what lap traffic could do earlier when Levi McIntyre was the leader and he caught the 19 of Carson Gum. You know, he got kind of held up by him right there, and the 43 was able to take advantage and
Oh,
get by him.
as we're looking at this battle here, I don't think Trent anticipated Kyle to be there, and he about spun himself out there.
Both these cars have had some problems today.
Joshua Cooley up here, Jessica Shelton, Emmanuel Hartnett, Dylan Young, Paul Minnick. Shane Lake's working his way back up, possibly into the top 15 here.
Yeah, a lot of damage at the back end of Shane Lake, so pretty impressive the run he's been having.
Carter Friesen, Jonathan Zorline, William Brock, and others. Just trying to work their way up here. It looks like Cody Lamas has closed in a bit on James Qualls here. The second through fourth seems to have closed up against each other, but the 772 car is just pulling away, it seems. Oh, he just hit the wall.
I've heard of a Darlington stripe, or do we have now a Phoenix stripe or an ISM stripe or something?
Ed, I don't know. As you see him following at 11, we're getting close to the end here. I don't know. Do these cars have enough fuel to make it? You see the 72 car try to dive underneath the 11, couldn't quite do it. Oh, no, he can't. Here he comes to pit lane, and Qualls comes to pit lane as well. Cody Smart going to take the lead, and Cody Lamas is going to take second. It's going to be the Cody.
Oh, this could play.
Go ahead.
This could play right into the hands of Kev Shearer. I think he's the highest one up there right now of those cars that pitted. Currently being scored in the 5th position.
Yeah, but he's got he's got a rear view mirror full of Levi McIntyre right now. As we're going to go back up towards the front here. Remember Cody Smart? Oh, Cody Smart's coming to pit lane. That's going to give the lead to Cody Lamas in the 22.
Maybe did Lamas pit under that last caution? That I'm not sure of.
I don't know. We got 5 laps to go. Question's going to be is if he can make it the rest of this way. Kev Shearer is now in second place. He's not pitting. He's staying out.
Is out for another lap. Yeah.
Oh, caution! The caution is out. Oh, Shane Lake.
Johnny Gardner looks like he was involved again.
Johnny Gardner looked like he was involved.
That could be the race right there.
It could be. This race could end under caution. We're going to have to keep an eye on the 22. We're going to have to keep an eye on the 22. If he comes down pit lane, this could be the race. Pit lane is open. He's not coming down this time. A well-timed caution for Cody Lamas in the 22 Pennzoil Ford for Penske Racing. Imagine that, Kyle. You're close on fuel. Caution comes out. Now you're just praying that you don't run out of fuel.
I've seen that happen before too. A driver looked like they're in a prime position, end up running out of fuel under caution, or having to come to pit road under caution. So I mean, it's.
Well, he's seen it happen. He's still got 3 laps to get around this racetrack. Kev Shearer is just 3 cars behind him. Kev Shearer hoping that the 22 doesn't run out, while at the same time worrying about his fuel.
I know the 78 pit under that last caution. Like I said, we just don't know about the 22. If he did or not, he may have.
We'll have to see.
And if so, he should be in pretty good shape, but we'll see. Or could we get a late race restart here?
I don't know if we will or not. Could we get a 1-lap shootout? That would definitely be something.
We'd have to get the one to go signal this time by.
Yep. And I don't think we got the one to go signal. Nope. We didn't. We didn't get the one to go signal. We are still under caution. This race is going to end under the caution flag. It'll be the first race to end under the caution too. We're going to speed this up a little bit here. Cody Lamas coming through turns 3 and 4. He's going to see the white flag. The white flag and the caution flag. He's just got to make it around. We're going to kind of speed, like I said, speed things up here a little bit. No indication, nope, no indication of coming to pit lane. So I think Cody Lamas has got this race won as we get ready to take the checkered flag here. Cody Lamas, he didn't win a race in season 7. He wasn't clinched in the All-Star race this season, but with this win he will be. Cody Lamas wins here at ISM Raceway.
Kind of curious to see what brought out the caution for the final time.
I think we have a way of seeing that with the 37 who is out of this race right here. Oh, he just started slowing down like maybe he was out of fuel or something. And the 4 car just lost it, and so did the 90, and so did the 94 and the 47 car. Huh, well, that's what happened basically.
Thought the 12 car was involved too. Looks like he wasn't. 09 wasn't.
96 car involved. All those precious spots everyone was losing. The 5 car was on pit lane. So that's what happened to bring out the caution. And here we go, Cody Lamas celebrating his victory here at the ISM Raceway. Cody Lamas' first victory in almost, I think, 2 seasons. He's going to burn it down tonight, huh, Kyle?
Oh, yeah. Thinking like Seth Rollins there.
Yeah, right? As you see Cody, he's going to... Oh, watch out, Cody. Oh. Slamming his car up against the wall. He looks like he's excited. So, looks like he's definitely excited to have won the race here today. Cody Lamas making his way to victory lane, it looks like. If he can find it.
Yeah, I don't think they've switched to victory lane for there it is, yep.
In victory lane, let's go get the results. As you see, a lot of these cars must be out of gas now, as we are gonna go ahead and here's our official standings. Cody Lamas in victory lane already. As we look at our official standings, Cody Lamas wins, Kev Shear second, Levi McIntyre third, Trey Wright fourth, Josh Drake fifth, Daniel Bouchard in sixth, Alexander Rowe in seventh after spending his time in the back, Carter Friesen in eighth, Tony Green ninth, and Dylan Young rounds out the top 10. Another good top 10 finish for Dylan Young. Jordan Lopez, Paul Minnick, Emmanuel Hartnett, Kyle Langland, your top 14. Johnny Gardner, Jessica Shelton, Kyle Matthews, and Trent Dunham round out the cars that were on the lead lap. And as it turns out, it was an ignition problem with Shane Lake that caused that final accident. Boy, I can only have imagined if this race had stayed green, what would have happened.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing we didn't get to see how that played out, but yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, unfortunately.
Yep. Look, Kyle, thank you so much for joining me here at ISM Raceway. Hopefully to see you up here again soon.
Hopefully, I'm glad to do this race, and had no idea the race was going to be the way it was, but it's fun to watch, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, it is. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. Until we meet again.